Ladies and gentlemen, this is your host, Khalil Brathwaite, host of the Khalil the Herbal Sports Board YouTube channel and Facebook page. And first off, I want to say Happy International Women's Day to all the women out there that have done so much. For the sports industry as well. Women like Serena Williams, many women athletes like Serena Williams, Venus Williams, Naomi Osaka. You think of women such as Rowdy Ronda Rousey, Raul Machamp, that is. I mean, Shayna Baszler, the Queen of Spades, Marina Shafir, the Queen, Supermodel from Moldova, Jessamine Duke. UFC's Four Horsewomen. We think of Charlotte Flair, Sasha Banks, and Bayley, the women's tag team champs, who are going to face Tamina Snuka and Nia Jax this coming Sunday at Fastlane. Becky Lynch. We think of we think of women like Cyborg Nation, Chris Cyborg, Amanda the Linus Nunez, Holly Holm, Diana Taurasi, Sue Bird, three-time WNBA Finals champ. Sue Bird, Brianna Stewart, Diana Taurasi, Maya Moore. We think of women like we think of plenty. Yes, there's a whole bunch of women out there. And Captain Marvel, by the way, Brie Larson, Captain Marvel. Oh yes, Captain Marvel as well. That's out right now, by the way, guys. You don't want to miss out. Captain Marvel is out right now, guys. Movie theaters nearest you. Don't miss out on it, though. Real interesting. Must see, must watch. So don't miss out on that, ladies and gents. And it's really incredible though. So basically I'm just saying, ladies and gentlemen, that these just women out there that are just setting examples, main event WrestleMania, main event, US WWE, WrestleMania 35. I know WrestleMania 36 is gonna be in Tampa Bay. WrestleMania 36 next year is gonna be April 5th, 2020, which will be at Tampa Bay at Raymond James Stadium. That is amazing. All women are going to be out there. Women's Evolution. We think of women like, many all-time greats like Lita, Trish Stratus, Mickie James, Ivory, Chyna, the late great ninth wonder of the world, Chyna. We think of women that, Naomi Osaka, Serena Williams, the Williams sisters, Serena Venus, Holly Holm, Chris Cyborg, Amanda Linus Nunez. We think of Kairi Sane, Io Shirai, Asuka. There have been women like Alex Morgan, Carly Lloyd, Megan Rapinoe, Julie Ertz, U.S. Women's National Soccer. That is. There are plenty of women athletes out there. Even, Lindsey Vonn, who retired from skiing, that is, by the way. Lindsey Vonn. So, yeah, Lindsey Vonn, she retired from skiing, that is. There was even, Michaela Schifrin, that is. Look, yeah, I'm saying these are women that have been setting examples from all over the country, all over the globe. And wherever they go, it's just amazing to see all these incredible women out there in the sports industry, being in main events, winning titles, gold medals, and seeing them do what they have to do. And I'm proud. I'm honestly proud of that. Setting the standards, and just being in main events. It's absolutely incredible. You can see the commercial that is, by the way, that shows women in the sports industry as well. It's pretty good, that Nike commercial. It's something right there. Almost like Kaepernick's commercial, but Serena Williams is, man, that's something else right there. But it's really incredible seeing all these women from the past, present, and future just set the standards and always raising the bar and main eventing, WrestleManias, UFC, WNBA Finals, even women's boxing, Olympics, Alex Morgan, Carly Lloyd, Megan Rapinoe, Julie Ertz, U.S. women's national soccer. That is, it's really amazing. See, incredible all these women in the sports industry do a whole lot and win titles. It's just absolutely amazing, though. So it's just amazing atmosphere to see what they got to do. So I'm proud of that. That's something I had to get on my chest right there. That's something that a lot of people are in for. I mean, even last year on my 25th birthday, on my inaugural 25th birthday, there was the Women's Evolution, which is Evolution. That is, it was no women's pay-per-view. That is, and it was incredible. It was really incredible right there. And there's also Sasha Banks and Bayley becoming the first inaugural women's tag team champs. Rowdy Ronda Rousey going to the UFC Hall of Fame, being the first woman to be inducted to the UFC Hall of Fame, and also to see her, walk out and see her as the first woman to be Raw Women's Champ, to be the UFC Women's Bantamweight Champ and Raw Women's Champ. That is incredible. Asuka, SmackDown Women's Champ, even Charlotte Flair, Bayley, Sasha Banks, first inaugural women's tag team champs. They've done a whole lot. They've gone to the country, defended titles from all over the country, all over the globe, been on tours. They've done this, they've done that. They have a lot of fight in them, and they're courageous individuals. You don't want to count them out because they're always main eventing everything. That's what they do. They do it for a living, for the fans, the viewers, subscribers. You just name it like you name it. So happy International Women's Day to the women out there in the sports industry that done a whole lot to get where they're at right now and set the standards, which they have. So congrats on them for that. But also, I'm gonna get onto it right. I'm gonna start the show right now. I'm gonna get onto the fact that just the fact that U.S. Women's National Soccer, that is, they have filed a lawsuit against U.S. Soccer Federation for gender discrimination. I'll be talking about the fact that Olivier Vernon, that is, got traded to the Browns. I'll also be talking about Will Wade, that is, being suspended, that is. We'll also be getting into that in the last week's Arnold 2019 31st Arnold Classic. I'll let you know about that for sure. So, yeah, Will Wade's been suspended though because of the wiretapping, and he got upset though because of the fact that he was trying for recruiting, that is. So he's been suspended indefinitely. That is. That's all you gotta know right there. And Rasheed Wallace, that is, he's the new head coach for the he's a new basketball coach, that is, for Jordan High School in Durham, North Carolina. Congrats on him on that. That's all I gotta know. But first things first, I want to get on to right now. You know that I'm gonna start things off with the U.S. Women's National Soccer. They have filed a lawsuit against U.S. Soccer Federation for gender discrimination because they want equal pay as the guys, as the U.S. Men's National Soccer team. But the guys, the U.S. Men's team, just hasn't done so well. U.S. Women's National Soccer, they've done really well. They won titles. They won World Cups, titles. And it's really amazing to see what they can do. So male players, that is, are called to perform the same task on their teams and be in international competition for their employer. Yeah. So basically, every male versus soccer, every female U.S. soccer player, that is, have been paid less than their male players, than male U.S. players. Now, this lawsuit is under the Equal Pay Act, and it's under Title 5, Title 9, that is, of the Civil Rights Act. Complaints of wages, issues of well-being and how women's teams played, medical treatment and coaching, that is. Alice Morgan simply says, if every individual is proud to wear the red, white, and blue U.S. jerseys, that is, and take responsibility coming with it, that is, we believe fighting for gender equality in sports plays a significant role in that. As players, we deserve to have equal pay for our work regarding gender. That is, this was filed on the International Women's International. This was filed on International Women's Day. That is, and they just did this. This is pretty appropriate. That is, 3 months before Women's World Cup in France. That was, I mean, I gotta tell you, that was pretty appropriate right there. So basically, it seems like Alex Morgan, Carly Lloyd, Megan Rapinoe, and Julie Ertz, they're in this lawsuit as well. They sued for gender. They're suing U.S. Soccer Federation for gender discrimination. That's because they want the same equal pay as the guys, as well. So something's got to give right there. And I just hope that these women, they get what they bargained for. So I'm just hoping that they're gonna win the World Cup, Women's World Cup, that is. So I'm just hoping that they get what they bargained for. I just hope that for once, something's gonna be done about it, and in this case, may not dissolve anytime soon. So hopefully, for once, something's gonna be resolved. And I think the U.S. Women's Soccer is gonna win this case, no matter what it takes. So that's how it's gonna end right there, guys. Now I want to turn to my attention though that as you all know, that Olivier Vernon of the Giants, he's been traded to the Browns. That is for Kevin Zeitler. That is. So really, that's probably a bad move right there. Not sure that's gonna be, but maybe a good acquisition. But that's just how it's gonna be right there. Maybe for a 5th round. So they get a 5th round pick. Browns get a 5th round pick, that is. And Giants, they probably get a 6th round pick, that is, in 2020 draft. Or 2022, so that's how it's going to be right there. So that's all there is to it. That's all I got to know. So it's probably, I'm not sure how it's going to turn out, but that's how it's going to be right there. But, Antonio Brown, who was supposed to be traded. Yeah, even women's soccer is supposed to be traded for like wage cap, that is. So matches, medical treatment, and coaching, that is. But but I'm gonna get into that for sure. I already got into that for sure. So I think it's quite obvious though that Antonio Brown on the other side, he has not been traded though for sure. I don't know when he's gonna be traded, but I can tell you though probably by this week or on the new NFL league year on the 13th, that is. It could happen there. Now, he's supposed to be traded by later on today or tonight, but I don't know how this is all going to come about. I just don't know exactly how this is all going to come into place. I'm not sure when he's going to get traded, that is, which team he's going to go on, but I'll let you guys know ahead of time where he'll be at, where Mr. Big Chest Antonio Brown's going to be at, so I'll let you guys know about that for sure. Now, doing the move on to another topic I also want to address. Now, as you all know, that LSU basketball coach Will Wade has been suspended indefinitely. That is because he discussed an offer that that he was expressing. He was wired. Yeah, the FBI did catch him. That is, this led to Will Wade being suspended. This is for a wiretapping recruiting offer. That is. So really, Will Wade was like a frustration of his inability to for a massive offer with this recruit that is this is back in 2017, that is, and basically he had a lot to say about that. When Christian Dawkins, that is, had basically had cell phones, wiretapped to the FBI. Wiretap to the FBI, that is. Now, the FBI did wiretap this for sure, record this into college basketball corruption. It was Javante, yeah. So basically, Will Wade's been suspended indefinitely because he was had this trouble that is excessive frustration for trying to recruit current recruit that is Javonte Smart, who is one of the top 50 recruits of Baton Rouge, Louisiana. That is. Now, Will Wade, he has been indefinitely suspended, and basically, this is part of a wiretapping probe that is, and the FBI did catch this. So Will Wade, he's been suspended though, and it is obvious that Will Wade is going to be released as LSU basketball coach, and if that happens, game over. So there are going to be repercussions with Will Wade. More repercussions awaiting him. He probably may not be in the SEC tournament. That is. So he has been suspended indefinitely, and this is yesterday. That is in Yahoo Sports, and you can see it on ESPN. But basically, Will Wade's been suspended for the wire and the for knowing that the FBI did catch them wiretapping because he discussed a massive offer. He's frustrated for a massive offer with Javonte Smart. That is, and that was from like 2 years ago. But basically, he's been suspended, and that's all there is to it. And more details have already emerged, so that's all there is to it. But I can tell you this, that Will Wade's going to be released as LSU basketball coach, and that's all that you got to know right there. So Will Wade's future is in dire jeopardy, and he could be facing jail time and facing a lawsuit ahead of him, so that's all there is to it. And this is probably a good move by SEC Commission and the NCAA to do so. So LSU did the right thing, suspending Will Wade, because, this has been going on for the past several months. And I think it's safe to say that Will Wade got it coming to him. He's been suspended, for sure, due to the fact that the FBI did wiretap him, though, because he was discussing some offer that had him a little frustrated, that is, of his inability, that is, to a massive offer with the recruit, that is. So he's been caught for that. And really, that's all I got now, guys, for now. So I think it's safe to say that Will Wade's going to be released pretty soon, and that happens, game over. So there you go, guys. There it is to it. Nothing more to be said about that. Now I want to move on to another topic I also want to address. It's just the fact that, the Arnold Classic, the 2019 Arnold Classic results. My name out right now. Brandon Curry just already won the 31st Arnold Classic. Janet Layak, that has won the IFBB Bikini International. Andre Ferguson wins the Arnold Men's Physical. Arnold Men's Physique. Harold King Kong Kelly has won the IFBB. Going up pro, that is. Harold King Kong Kelly just wins the IFBB men's wheelchair, that is. Hafter Bjornsson wins the Strongman Classic. So those were your results from this past week. So it was an amazing moment. You can catch that out. You can check that out. You subscribe to the Arnold Classic YouTube channel, that is, if you want to, that is. Arnold Sports YouTube channel. You can check it out on YouTube, or it's pretty amazing, incredible though. So I just hope you guys just enjoy it and check it out. And it's just amazing to see what these athletes can do. So it's pretty amazing right there, and hopefully, just seeing, how far they're gonna get, and just seeing how they can change it all, just like that. I just think it's obvious that this is a good move, and people can do anything they want. So, all there is to it, guys. Now I turn my attention to another topic I want to address. Former NBA player, that is, Rasheed Wallace of the Pistons. He becomes a new basketball coach for Jordan High School in Durham, North Carolina. Huge congrats, Rasheed Wallace, former Hall of Famer. Not for sure, so nothing more to be said about that. I just hope that, it's a different outcome, and hopefully he just gets exactly the opportunity. What an opportunity! What an amazing opportunity that is. You congratulate Rasheed Wallace on that. So I hope you do a whole lot more and just get to where you're at. So it's incredible right there. It's really incredible. Now I want to move on to another topic I also want to address is just the fact that if you guys seen the Titan games though, Charity Witt and James Gene Lewis, they're the Ultimate Titan champs. That is, congrats on that. And it's really incredible. So what an amazing opportunity that was. You've seen them compete. You can relive it on the NBC Titan Games YouTube channel or on just the site. So it's really, really incredible. So nothing more to be said about that, and that's all you gotta know, guys. Now, turn attention to something else. That is, Triple G has signed a 3-year, 6-fight offer with DAZN, and his fights were gonna take place in June. That is, whether it's June 8th or June 16th. That's all I gotta know. So that's all there is to it. Nothing more to be said. And just hoping that things go right for once. And you never know how many fights it's gonna get, but it's really incredible though. So hopefully something's gonna straighten out right there. Now, one more topic I want to address that a Division II basketball player by the name of Amir Hinton, that is of Shaw University. He's a basketball player, college basketball player. He's declared for the 2019 NBA draft. He was named the CIAA Player of the Year, and he could be the first Division II college basketball player to be in the 2019 NBA draft. It's amazing right there, because no Division II or Division III college basketball player has ever gone to the NBA draft. It's never happened before. But Amir Hinton is the first one to enter the 2019 NBA draft. It's amazing right there. From Shaw University, you can check out his videos if you want to. It's really incredible, but you can check that out. So, I just hope something's going to be done, and I just think maybe it's just obvious that he just does the main event. He can do whatever he wants, but it's incredible right there. Now, one more topic I want to address as well, that if you guys see, that many of you guys may not have known this, surrounding the Trump, surrounding the Robert Kraft probe had him charged for a 2-count solicitation. That is, Robert Kraft was charged for soliciting another to commit prostitution and soliciting a prostitute on 2 different occasions. Well, I can tell you this, that during Super Bowl 53, Chum Kisser was at the Super Bowl. That is, and which is the worst Super Bowl of all. He was actually with the owner of the Orchids of Asia Day Spa by the name of Lee Yang, and she goes by the name of Cindy, that is, who is the founder of Orchids of Asia Day Spa. This is where Robert Kraft was charged last month, that is, for 2 counts of solicitation, which are first-degree misdemeanors on sex trafficking and the prostitution probe last month. So basically, Lee Yang was not charged, was not arrested. I could tell you that. And she was. This is at Super Bowl 53 there. So Trump Kisser was hanging out with the owner of the Orchids of Asia Day Spa, Lee Yang, and this is where Robert Kraft got charged. That is 2 counts of solicitation. So soliciting prostitution. That is. So basically, I don't know what's going to happen there, but I can tell you this. Well, that basically, look, Chump Kisser could be released. I mean, this is the worst case scenario there is. I'm not sure people are going to react to this right now, but I can tell you this. It makes things worse. Things got a whole lot worse. It really did. Now, Robert Kraft, he was not arrested. There is a low-level arrest with Robert Kraft. He's going to be scheduled for arraignment on March 27th and the 28th. He doesn't have to appear in court. His lawyer and attorneys can appear for him as well. So, it's safe to say that Kraft is going to lose ownership for sure. And this won't sit well with anyone else, with Patriots fans, nor Tom Brady or Belichick, or with Julian Edelman and Gronkinator. So basically, something's got to be done about that. And hopefully, I just hope that Robert Kraft learns from his mistakes and, just tries to do something and tries not to do something that's going to grow for the rest of his life. Now, if Robert Kraft is convicted, he could face a year in prison. 100 hours community service. He would have to do take a class that focuses on the dangers of sex trafficking and prostitution. And this could lead to him being released as Patriots owner for good. He could be banned from Patriots games. So, may not sit well, that is, by the way. So basically, this case isn't going to dissolve anytime soon. And Jupiter Police, they do a video footage of this. And obviously, that's all you gotta know, guys, for now. So, this case won't dissolve anytime soon, but I will tell you this. Robert Kraft is going to be released. It could happen in the next few weeks or so. So, hopefully, something's got to be done about that. I just hope for once that, he makes the right decisions and tries not to do something to aggress his life. This won't sit well with anyone else, I can tell you that. As of right now, that is. I will tell you that. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for the Khalil the Hollywood Sports Boy YouTube channel and Facebook page. Please be sure you always subscribe to the Khalil the Hollywood Sports Boy YouTube channel and Facebook page. Send me your comments, your tweets, your reactions, your thoughts of International Women's Day, that is. Or National Women's Day. International Women's Day, that is. Let me know what you think. Who your favorite women's athletes are. Who your favorite GOATs are. These are women, that is, by the way. Serena Williams, Venus Williams, Naomi Osaka, Alex Morgan, even Lindsey Vonn, who retired from skiing. Actually, as of last month, that is. Michaela Schifrin, she's going for it. Even Asuka, Charlotte Flair, Ronda Rousey. Let me know what you think about that. And tell me if you think your favorite athlete was, favorite women's athletes were past, present, future. You just name it right there. You just name it. Let me know what you think about that. Let me know what you think of the U.S. Women's National Soccer that is filing a lawsuit against U.S. Soccer Federation for gender discrimination. Just because the fact that they want equal pay as the guys do as well. So, let me know what your comments, your replies are. Let me know what you think of Will Wade being suspended, that is, because he got caught for the wiretapping he made back in 2017, that is. The FBI did catch him, though. This led to him being suspended. Tell me what you also think of what you also think of let's say tell me what you think, your reactions, your reaction, your comments, your responses of Trump Kisser, that is, who was hanging out with the owner of the organization Day Spa, Lee Yang, who was not charged, suspended. This is where Robert Kraft was charged with 2 counts of soliciting prostitution, which are first-degree misdemeanors. Let me know about that. And tell me if you think Trump Kisser is going to be, impeached or not. Let me know. Impeached. Let me know what you think about that. Tell me what you think of Olivier Vernon getting traded to the Browns. Some of your comments, your tweets, your reactions, your thoughts about that as well. Tell me what you think of Rasheed Wallace being named the new basketball coach for Jordan High School in Durham, North Carolina. Send me your comments, tweet your reactions, and your responses on that. What you also think of Amir Hinton, Division II college basketball player of Shaw University, declaring for the 2019 NBA draft. He was named the CIA Player of the Year. Let me know your comments, your tweets, your reactions, your thoughts about that as well. I'll respond and address it. And, I'll let you guys know Antonio Brown's going to get traded or not, so all there is to it. And I'll be back with more live breaking news, trending topics, developing storylines, and a whole lot more announcements, all in the Khalil the Hollywood Sports Boy YouTube channel, Facebook page, that are all things sports related. And I'll keep you guys posted live update on that. So that's all there is. You guys got to know, guys. So take care, you guys. You guys have a good evening. Bye-bye.